and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because we are connecting to the sign of Cancer for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, wherever you have that Cancer placement in your chart. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's just get right into it, okay? I'm very excited to know what is going down for Cancer, again, for sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. What is going on in Cancer's world? Ooh. Okay, so we have two lions and the phoenix. Two lions. I meant to say two felines and the phoenix. We have the lion, the phoenix, and the cougar. So let's get into it, Cancer. What's going on? So let's just start with that cougar spirit and see what this is talking about. The lighting is a bit poor. See if I can make that any better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so the cougar, assertive, wise, and decisive. You're being guided to be attentive towards the universal nudges in your life. Make your decision, take a risk, step outside of your comfort zone. If you change your approach, you change your direction. Each inspired action taken will deliver you your heart's desires. I love this. So you know what, Cancer? Things may be going well at this time. Things may not be going well at this time. Things may be kind of flatlining, going the same way that it was 3 months ago, 6 months ago. And honestly, this cougar spirit is all about changing your approach. It says assertive, wise, and decisive on the top of the card. And that's definitely the energy, Cancer. I feel like things may be not going downhill in a negative sense, but maybe things were, you know, a bit better earlier in this year. And not even completely due to, like, you know, everything going on, but, you know, just in terms of like personal growth, personal things going on, life purpose kind of stuff. And I think it's just time to change the direction. So let's stay on the feline theme and get into this lion spirit. So this one says loyalty, courage, and leadership. You're being guided to take back your power. You are a powerful co-creator with limitless inner strength and confidence. When you allow your voice to be heard, the people around you will listen. So yeah, yep. This is about tapping into your powerful, you know, your own power source. And honestly, it's a lot easier said than done for most people. At least for me, it is. You know, I've definitely been trying to tap into my own personal power lately. That's been a theme in my life. So I totally relate to this already. But this is basically telling you to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and let's make it happen. Let's do this. And then we have the Phoenix spirit. Let's see what this is talking about. Faith, transition, and spiritual awareness. You're being guided to remove what no longer serves you in your life. Turn your ideas into action and they will transcend beyond your expectations. As you detach, doors of opportunity will begin to open and something magnificent will emerge. Ooh, I know the Phoenix spirit is all about, you know, kind of regeneration. There's definitely an element to the Phoenix spirit that has to do with kind of picking yourself up and restarting or rebirth in a way. And I definitely feel that here. And I feel like Cancer, I feel like there's opportunities that you cannot see right now. And it's because you have not moved in the direction towards them or direction that works. I feel like you had a plan maybe at the beginning of the year, like your New Year's resolution may have been, okay, I'm going to do, you know, XYZ. I'm going to learn XYZ. I'm going to experience XYZ. This is what I want from this year. And, you know, you kind of made a plan and you've started to go towards it, but maybe a wrench was thrown in your plan, you know, due to everything going on, or I'll keep that one. You know, maybe a wrench was thrown into your plan due to everything going on. It's lost steam, or the road you're on isn't proving to be as fruitful as you thought it was going to be. And to be honest, Cancer, all I feel like we need to do is just, you know, kind of get on a different path. We just need to make a new plan and readjust. But I definitely feel that Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's like that disappointment. But it's crazy because Queen of Wands, we need to take on this energy, Cancer. You know, Queen of Wands, she knows what direction she wants to go. She will readjust if she needs to. Queen of Wands is a boss, okay? In the tarot deck, I love the Queen of Wands. She doesn't take no for an answer. I especially love these cards because she has vitiligo, if you can see. I just love these cards. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. And I love how they're so inclusive. Like, seriously, I've never seen a tarot card with someone with vitiligo on it. Like, that's just unbelievably amazing. But anyway, so, yeah, the point is, you know, we just need some readjustments here. And then once we readjust, we will start to get these gifts from the universe. And it's like, we can't see this now. So maybe, Cancer, you guys are in a bit of a headspace where it's like, yeah, there's nothing coming towards you. Yeah, this is Ace of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. As the bottom of the deck energy, this road is not leading you where you thought it was. And that's just straight up. Ace of Pentacles in reverse is not something you want to see. You know, it just isn't. But that's the underlying energy. The bottom of the deck represents the underlying energy that you cannot see, and that is what's underlying. If you continue on this road, it's going to lead you further and further down a place that is not going to provide, you know, to you what you want. Even if you didn't make a plan at the beginning of the year, that was just really an example. This is just, you know, kind of like a universal thing. But Four of Cups in reverse, I can definitely sense that disappointment, and I can definitely feel that energy where it's like, you know, you guys, we may be upset that we're not seeing what we thought we would out of this year, out of this time, out of this plan that we made. And it's just like readjustments are required. And then you're going to be gifted by the universe. So let me pull some romance angel cards just to see what comes up in terms of love, what we're going to be dealing with, what's going down. So we have deception, this could be the one, and attraction. This is very, very interesting. You know, honestly, I don't even know how to take this. I'm getting like almost two different vibes here. We're gonna have to break it down. So we have deception. At the bottom of that card, it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. This could be you or someone else, or this could be a test that's about to come in and basically test, are you ready for what you've really been asking for or not? But tapping into that deceptive energy, it just feels like, I really feel like things aren't what they seem. I do. And then we have the attraction card. To attract romantic love, or I'm sorry, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully is what it says at the bottom of that one, and that's definitely true. This attraction energy lets me know, Cancer, I feel like you guys may be attracted, and honestly, I'm not even taking it completely about love, because it's coming through in different ways. This attraction energy may be your attraction to things that don't serve you. You may be attracted by fallacies, and it's like, Cancer, this can go towards love. This doesn't have to be about love, but there's definitely this element to you, Cancer, right now where you're being attracted to, and it's almost like you're seeing someone, you almost know that they're not what you want, what you need. And it's like, you're still saying, you know what, this could be the one. This has to be the one the universe is sending towards me. But really, it's just like this deceptive energy. This could be you, you know, falling for people. Yeah, I'm getting like so many things for this, honestly. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek is what it says at the bottom of that card. And to be completely honest, I just don't feel like that's true. I really don't. Take it as it resonates. But with that deceptive energy, honestly, Cancer, honestly and truly, what I'm getting from that is that there is a tendency that you may have to indulge in connections or things that you know aren't of your highest and greatest good, because Cancer has this ability to communicate, to empathize with people in ways that, you know, other signs just can't. And it's like almost like this wounded, you know, energy that you guys may be attracted to. And honestly, this could be what we were talking about before. Maybe you guys are lost in the sauce of a connection that you know is leading nowhere, but you find it hard to detach, or maybe they find it hard to detach from you, and they keep pushing, you know, you guys seeing each other more. They keep pushing you guys having more interaction, and you're having a hard time disassociating with them, disconnecting from them. And the universe is like, I mean, we literally got the new life card that just popped out, but the universe has gifts for you if you make a thoughtful choice that you're going to step out of this cycle. And also, I will say, if you do step out of this cycle, that is cycle completion. That means you won't have to deal with this anymore. That means that, of course, that doesn't mean you couldn't meet, another dud in your life, but the majority will not be at least sent from the universe consistently to teach you something. Once you learn this lesson, you don't have to learn it again. Yeah, so we literally have poised, blessed, and new life. So it's like, if we can just complete this cycle, whatever it is for you at this point, you're just gonna have to take it as it resonates, because I'm getting so many things coming through. And then, just literally take it as it resonates. Not every Cancer is going through exactly the same thing. So, but yeah, it's like, soon as we let go, soon as we get off this old kind of karmic cycle, it really feels like, as soon as we get off this old path, we have new life. We have blessings, which we literally had, the promise of already with the Six of Pentacles. And we have a very poised energy. We have Cancer in a position where they've turned, their knowledge into wisdom, and now they don't have to deal with this stuff anymore. If you're honestly sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you're honestly tired of this cycle happening over and over and over again, and you just want your person, or you just want your life you've been working for, then you have to complete it. That's just the energy that I'm getting that's coming through, Cancer. It's like, this isn't just gonna end, and just because we went through it, if we didn't properly end it, you're gonna end up on that carousel again and have to go through it over and over and over. So it's time for Cancer to be strong. Honestly, you may want to start just writing down what you think is holding you back, what you think you, need to work on. I know a lot of times we always write down and focus on, like, okay, what do we want for our future? And we kind of work backwards from there. Like, okay, I want this for my future, so I know I got to get rid of this and this and this. But let's just face the root of the problem like a freaking boss, like the Queen of Wands would. Let's resolve it. And then we can just move on from it. And the universe will give us the blessings that we're looking for. We can do this both ways. All right, let's see what else we get. This is a very powerful spread, Cancer. Very powerful. This is not for the faint of heart. It just isn't, because there's a lot of action needed here, but there's just so much reward. We have acceptance, present, and commitment. Let's just go in that order. Okay, acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Absolutely, Cancer. There definitely is going to need to be a level of acceptance here to go through this, because you're going to have to accept maybe you chose the wrong, path to go down. You're going to have to accept, okay, maybe I've been getting in my own way. You know how people say, like, saying nothing or admitting the truth is still lying? Like, some people feel that way. Like, some people feel like, okay, if you just purposefully leave out this information, that's just as bad as lying. It's the same thing when you have to take responsibility, for your life and things like that. Not ending something may be just as bad as, going out of your way to not end something, if that makes sense. I know I did not word that properly, but it's just like, not doing what you need to do in order to end something is just as bad as being a part of the main problem. And then we have present. And it's a tough pill to swallow. This is not, like I said before, this is not a lighthearted spread. This is not for the faint of heart. And this is not for those who are not ready for this. But maybe you'll come back as a point of reference, like, you know what? I'm ready now. Let's freaking do it. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love into your current circumstances. So a lot of people feel like ending cycles has to be a super tough thing. And typically it is. To be honest, typically it is pretty tough, but it doesn't have to be miserable. It doesn't have to be, unnecessarily hard. You can bring love into the situation. But I just feel, Cancer, like we just definitely need to readjust. We need to readjust, what we go for, what we accept in our love life. We need to adjust and, readjust our plan for the beginning of the year. Okay, maybe the circumstances you know, have changed, and now things are unfair, regardless of things being unfair because maybe, you know, a part of your plan, you need to be communicating with other people, etc. You need to be outside. I don't know, whatever your plan is, whatever you want for your life. Now we have to readjust, you know, being that we're inside or due to whatever's going on. We just have to, you know, readjust. We can't grow without movement. And then we have commitment. Your commitment is definitely being tested, Cancer. I'll say that. Your commitment to what you want, the commitment to what you'll accept and what you need is definitely being tested. The universe is like, oh, you want a new life? Well, let me throw all these wrenches in your paths and see if you readjust or if you hang on to, you know, the plan that would have worked 3 months ago when things were different. You know, the universe is kind of testing you. How bad do you want this love? How bad do you want this to discover your life purpose? How bad do you want to ascend? You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being, is what it says at the bottom of that card. So yeah, there's definitely a need to commit here, Cancer. Oh my goodness. Let's see. So we have perfectionism, allow yourself to receive, and vulnerability. Yeah, it's definitely going to take some vulnerability. I can tell you that. 10 out of 10. Let's start there. Let's start with vulnerability. At the bottom of this one, it says, listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what, is what it says at the bottom of this card. So even if you don't pray, it's not about this. These cards, I feel like this is, I think this is the Archangel Michael deck. Maybe. Don't hold me to it. I don't know any of these decks by name. Well, I do, but not this one. This one I don't use that often. So that's why it's kind of worded in a more godly kind of way, God-based focus kind of way. But the point is, you're going to have to be vulnerable with yourself. You can pray to yourself. You can have a conversation with you and say, you know what? I'm going to be vulnerable in this moment. What I'm doing now is not working. And I can't wait for a miracle anymore because I haven't seen it come yet. Sometimes miracles do come. Sometimes the universe does throw us a bone and say, you know what, let me sprinkle these blessings on your life. Okay, let me sprinkle you. But a lot of times we just have to exercise our free will because that's the deal. You want free will, you want to be free. Well, you have to do these things for yourself, and it's going to take a level of vulnerability to admit or to accept what you're doing now isn't working, or the plan that you made before, you know, isn't bringing you what you want. Or maybe, okay, a part of my shadow side is winning, and you know, a part of my shadow side is I always feel like I have to indulge in relationships where I'm the one who's helping someone else, where I'm allowing myself to be deceived in a way, where I'm intentionally ignoring the red flags. You know, that's going to take a lot of courage, strength. Yeah. And then we have perfectionism. Polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow your perfectionist to, yes, that word caught me off guard, honey. Perfectionistic. Oh my God, I need to go back to school. Fear to result in procrastination is what it says. So yeah, this is about not being a perfectionist. You don't have to see everything through. When you start something, you don't always have to finish it, especially if it's not working anymore. Screw it, chop up that plan and move on to the next one. Don't be a perfectionist and feel like you have to see a relationship all the way through. You have to see a certain, you know, whatever all the way through just so you can say, yay, it's completed and I still have absolutely nothing to show for it. You know, it's okay to scrap plans and make a new one. And then we have the allow yourself to receive. And honestly, that's what I was getting before with that blessings energy. I mean, look at this card. The Six of Pentacles is definitely all about gift giving. This is all about receiving though. Receiving from the universe, being blessed. That's just, you know, always on period, but allow yourself to receive. Open your arms to welcome the blessings and answered prayers that is being sent to you. So to be completely honest, there's just this energy, Cancer, where it's like you're going to receive, but you need to readjust in order to receive, because it's like, you know, you're on a path that leads either, you know, to a dead end or just needs a little bit of realignment, a little bit of readjustment. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. That was a heavy one. I ain't gonna hold you. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you, Cancer. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.